Alright, YouTube, this is Retta. I'm doing Shia LaBeouf. He's been on my mind. His birth card, you might hear my grandson and my daughter come in. She just went down the stairs, so if you hear any noise. He is the Hierophant and Temperance. So I can see why he's going through what he's going through now. He's going through what he's going through now. I think he needs some guidance with the Hierophant. He believes in like a hierarchy, law and order. He needs someone to kind of manage him, and to balance him out with the Temperance. He needs someone to kind of balance him and to manage him. If he had like, I don't know if he has a father. I don't think so, or a grandfather. Like, he needs some type of mentor, like a someone that's probably been there since forever, you know, that has his best interests. I don't think he has that, and because he doesn't have that is a lot of the reasons why, because he hasn't learned how to balance himself, and he's using substance, and he's kind of excuse me, I'm coming down with my cold, getting off my cold. So he's kind of a loner. And this loneliness, I think it goes, I don't think he has anybody that he can truly trust, or have anybody. I don't think he's ever had anybody to kind of mentor him into. He doesn't have that like one person that's, you know, that has some control over him, like to say, hey, you're messing up, you know. So we'll see. Let me see. He is in a process of transformation. But he's on guard with that transformation. So he's in the process of transformation, but it's a guarded. He's not letting, he's fighting the process. He's fighting the process to grow and to expand. He's fighting that process. I don't know why, but he's fighting it. He's kind of stuck. He's kind of stuck. Like in limbo. He's kind of stuck, and he hasn't ever really grew into that butterfly or transformed. Let's see. Where's Shia LaBeouf? He has a lot of problems since childhood. It's the Y card. It was a little girl. I think a lot of his issues came from childhood. He wants a lot of things. I always said about these child stars, and I believe he was a child star too. He has a lot of questions that he wants answered. He wants, there's things that went on in his childhood that he doesn't know. Like, it's like some things that he thinks he knows, but he kind of blocks some things out. And he wants it known. He wants a light shined on it. He wants a light shined on some secrets. There's like a lot of question marks. He knows that there's things that happened, and I don't think he's ready to really dive in that book, even though he needs to, like, dive in that book and really focus on what happened to you as a child and deal with it. He's not ready to. This is, to be fair, it's like judging. He's not able to. He needs, like, remember I said he needs this mentor, this person. He needs this person to kind of balance him and to help him deal. He needs he needs some mental health. He needs some mental health. There's some issues going with him since childhood. My gut is that he was sexually abused, and psychologically abused. That's what I feel. And he's not able to let anybody in now because of that. So he's like isolated himself. He's all right. Shia LaBeouf. I always this is probably my last read in my I always liked him as an actor, and it's just recently, in the last like few years, he's like lost his mind. And you notice that with a lot of stars, they do. But Shia LaBeouf, let me see. What's going on around him? Is that him or... Let me just see. Is that him or is that a woman? He has a lot of anger towards a woman. I feel it's his mother. That's where it's coming from with the Chariot. That's where his direction of why his life is kind of like all over the place is in regards to his mother. I think his mother wasn't very nice either. I think she wasn't very nice, and I think his mother has to do with why he's at like this crossroads in life, that he doesn't have things together. His mother's back in his mind. So there's a lot of things. It has to do with his mother. I'm just going to pull some cards. An older man. This is another one. An older man. An emperor, somebody that had rule over him, who was in a power position over him, like a boss. I feel that had like in a relationship with Shia LaBeouf, and this is causing him a lot of burden in regards to this relationship. That is a lot of burden too, is the sun is shined on this type of relationship that he had with this man. This man was a very powerful man in his life. Kind of maybe have even kind of like been like, he thought, like a father figure. But their relationship, what in regards to their relationship? The Two of Cups is like a kind of, I think that this man preyed on him, and they had, I don't really like doing these stars, because it's especially these young stars that came out. There was an older man who had an inappropriate relationship with him, and if you see, that's part of the sun is shining. I don't know if you see that. And with this card, which is the Y card, there's the sun shining with the big question mark. So it's like things, he's trying to question why. Like, what did I do to deserve you to do this to me? Why? So not only was his mother kind of abusive to him, his mother was, she was probably very abusive to him. This man had a sexual relationship with him, and this caused him a lot of burden. And he's kind of locked a lot of it away. But I think recently for him, it's like been shined on in his mind. He's not able to grow or function. This is like a real heavy burden. This relationship with this man is a very, very heavy burden. Heavy burden on him. Is he going to get some help? Is he going to get some help? The Hermit. The Hermit is, it looks like he's going to get some help. He's going to get some help. He's going, I think a job is kind of forcing him. A job is kind of, his money is taking a hit. So it's kind of forcing him to kind of get some help. Is it going to be successful? He's not really going through the process the way he should. He's still hiding a lot of things. In that book of secrets, he's still hiding things. He's keeping things close to his chest. He's not going to completely get healed or to get over this if he holds this stuff to his chest and he doesn't let it out. All the secrets. There's the Moon card. So he's holding all these secrets and stuff in his chest, and he's not letting it out. Um, I want to say his mother was very manipulative, very stern, very abusive. I think his mother had some idea of what was going on. Um, I don't know if she's alive. I don't know anything if his mother's alive or what, but there's an older woman, so I'm assuming it's his mother, or mother figure. That's like a lot of his issues. But these secrets that he has, is he gonna get cleaned? No, I think he's the Knight of Wands. He's still going to go forth with his drugs, sex, and stuff like that. I think he can't, because he's not ready to face these issues that are going on. His jobs are saying, hey, you got to get better. He's kind of afraid to reveal everything that went on. He's kind of holding everything, all the secrets. But I see him as he's losing the battle with he's losing the mental battle that he has with his ghost, like with his ghost, his what do you call that when they have when you have like your shadow self, like your shadow self. He's losing the battle. He's losing the battle with it, with his drugs, his vices. He's losing the battle with these shadow self. He has too many secrets. And the drugs, alcohol, sex, it helps him to not think about it. It keeps him in a better place. I feel so bad. What's going on with his future? He's gonna have to do a lot of defending himself. I think he has some mental issues. You see, he's trying to defend himself while having some mental issues. There's going to be sudden changes for him. Let me see. He's going to have sudden changes to him. Sudden changes in regards to his family. It's going to be a sudden change in regards to his family, his emotional self, but also he's going to lose something. I think he's going to lose like work. I don't think he's losing work financially. Let's see about there's another relationship with the woman. He has a relationship with this woman, but he's the Hierophant, which is coming out, which he might get married. This marriage, if he does get married, it's going to end in disaster. I think he's going to get married, and it's going to end in disaster. A sudden change in his family. He thinks like, right, to me it kind of feels like he's in like bipolar, where when he gets through like the highs, so he can do anything, and I feel like he has something going on. It's going to be a sudden change in his family, which is the 9 of Cups. So a sudden change in his family. He's going to lose a lot of work, a lot of respect at work. I also think there's going to be, the relationship with this woman. They're not facing each other, so they're kind of facing away from each other. So I don't know what would make them get married, but they're going to get married. It looks like they're going to get married. They're going to get married, but she wasn't the right one for him. But they're gonna get married. It's gonna end in disaster. He's not getting better. His job and everything. This man is still this King of Pentacles. Why is he back? To me, the King of Pentacles is like the Emperor. There is it looks like there is somebody's gonna try to bring out the truth. It's not necessarily him. I don't think he might not talk about it, but there's somebody else. It looks like a few people that are going to come and bring out the truth of this man. It probably has nothing to do with, really nothing to do with Shia LaBeouf, but when it comes out, Shia LaBeouf is thinking to himself, I knew it. And the truth is going to come out, but there's not going to be a real conclusion. Like, yes, somebody might say something, the truth is going to come out of what this man has done, but not necessarily to Shia LaBeouf. These other young people are going to say, well, he did this to me. But it's going to come out. Some light is going to be shined on it, but not the whole truth. And the man's going to get out of it. So it's like there's no point of even saying anything. But I don't see anything good for Shia LaBeouf. I feel so bad. I really like him as an actor. He has a lot of demons between this emperor, this man, this kind of fatherly, boss guy who kind of, that relationship inappropriate relationship that he had, and also his mother. I believe it's his mother. I didn't look him up to see if he has, it's either his mother or some other woman that's like a mother figure that is very abusive, and that's another main cause. That's the main cause right now, is the abusive, manipulative relationship that this woman had. Alright, so that's the end for Shia LaBeouf. I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good day. I really don't like doing actors. I don't know why, because it's always so, especially young actors. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Bye.